The following program is rated U for universal audiences and is considered suitable for listeners of all ages.
This is a presentation of Dream Realm Enterprises, where dreams become reality.
It's another episode of DBB. Welcome back to DBB. I'm your host, Jon Russell. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. I think in the last episode I said something like, it'll probably be a week or so, and I'll be back with another episode to update you on what's coming up. It didn't happen. There was like a million reasons why it didn't. It's been very busy around here, and all I can do is apologize because I'm not going to bore you with the details. But suffice to say, a lot's been going on in real life, so it's kind of put audio production to the side for a little while, but not intentional, but we are slowly working on some things. Editing is being done. I am currently mastering lines for Robots of the Company as we speak. I'm sort of mid-flow on that this afternoon. So, I am working on that. Robots of the Company, episode 99, which is part of season 13, which began back at Christmas time with the holiday episode that we did. I, of course, wanted to get all of season 13 recorded and edited and everything before we started releasing so that I could release them weekly. But change of plan. I always hate, releasing as we finish something. And, you guys just have to wait, weeks or months or whatever in between episodes. I hate doing that. I really don't like doing that, but it just seems to be par for the course. The whole thing with Tales from a Dark Realm, it got delayed, and so you didn't get the fourth episode, I think it was, until very recently, which was months after the previous episode of the same season. I hate doing that. I like to release things consistently, like a weekly situation if it's a series. But it's just, right now, it's just not practical for us at DRE, so I don't think that kind of releasing is going to happen right now. When it comes to something like Magic, Monsters, and Mayhem, that's how we're going to do it. You're not just going to get one here and there, because for that final season of that show, Book 4, it's still being edited. It's coming. It's just very slow coming. Obviously, it's been long delayed, and everybody's been waiting and wondering and probably sick to death of hearing me saying, it's coming. But it really is coming at some point. Slow but sure, it's being edited together. It's a very complex show to do. There's a lot of characters, etc., etc. So, and of course, those of us who work here at DRE and behind the scenes, editing and so forth, real life often comes knocking and keeps us from doing things very quickly. So it's understandable. It's just par for the course. It's what we have to deal with. So please forgive us. Eventually you will get these things. Hopefully they will be worth the wait. I think they will. Especially when it comes to book 4 of that series. I think you're really going to enjoy it once you get to hear it. So, we're going to finish the story. It's written, it's recorded. It's just a matter of getting it edited together. It's a slow process because there's only like 3 of us editing these shows, and we've got various shows that we're doing. Now, I know there's probably a few of you that say, well, concentrate on one show and everybody work on that one show and get it out. It's not that simple necessarily. And, we want to, first of all, have a variety of shows going all the time. And everybody's kind of has their little niche, I usually assign one editor to each series. Sometimes, it goes back and forth with episodes, but uh, Lee's been handling Magic Monsters and Mayhem. It's probably going to be handed off from him to someone else after the one that he's working on, just to give him a break. But it's just kind of complicated that way. It's that situation. And for me, I tend to work on things like these, the podcasts, the actual talk shows. That's kind of my forte these days. And then we've got Maria, who works on Robots of the Company and Spacers Inc. She's been working on that as well. Kind of the flagship shows she's been working on. So, but again, like I said, they kind of all, we kind of all take turns. So each thing falls into somebody's lap. And again, we're all dealing with real life as well, because we all have responsibilities in real life. We all have things that come up. We all have medical issues, et cetera, et cetera. There's just so many things that hold you up. And when there's just a handful of you working behind the scenes to get things going, it doesn't matter how quickly the lines come in and everything gets recorded, the editing process is a whole other kettle of fish. So, it is a slow process, and I know that there are producers out there who are more prolific and who get things done quicker, and usually those people have nothing but time, and they don't have so many personal issues, and then they have resources and they have people to help them, and some people are paying people to do editing. I can't afford to do that, unfortunately. So we do what we can when we can. And it all sounds like a broken record, I know, because it's always this. And I'm sure there's a few people out there who go, oh, it's always excuses. We don't mean to make excuses, and we're not making excuses. These are explanations, and we are doing the best that we can. And we feel bad, that we can't get things out as quickly as we'd like. So we just ask you to bear with us, and we apologize 1,000 times over for taking so long, but it is the process. It's how it works. It's how it unfortunately works for us. And we're gonna get things out there. And at this point, we're just going to be releasing one show at a time here and there whenever it's done. That's how I'm going to handle it, at least just this year, until Magic Monsters and Mayhem is ready, and then that one you're going to get on a consistent basis and released one a week until it's finished. So I promise you, that's how that series is going to go, no matter what. And when it is all completed, edited, it's ready to go, the entire series, not just an episode here and there, you will get every episode one a week, like a normal show, I promise you. As for Robots of the Company and anything else that we're producing, you're going to get one here and there. With Spacers Inc., I think the editing is actually done on it. I just have to put in music and effects. I just have to have time to do that. I haven't had time to work on much of anything, as a matter of fact. But, we're trying. We're doing our best here, as always. And, at some point, Spacers Inc. will come out, and hopefully that one I can bring out on a weekly basis as well and get that one all out fairly quickly to you. Hopefully sometime this summer. Fingers crossed. I don't like to give release dates because we never can seem to meet them. So, but we're trying our best. We're trying our best. I really am so sorry. I feel terrible that I can't get stuff out more consistently for you guys. But I really do appreciate the fact that there are loyal listeners still with us after all these years. Some of you have been with us from day one. It is our 20th anniversary year here at DRE, and we are going to do a few special things. I'm not going to tell you what those are yet. I've got a few plans in mind, but you know how plans are, so I'm not going to even say what we're looking at. But yeah, we're going to do at least a couple of things in a celebratory manner for that big 20th year. I mean, at least we're still here 20 years later. It may not, we know what the history of this production company has been. We've always had issues getting things out and getting them out on time. Just because it's the same thing, you know, we're always shorthanded. We're always working against the clock. Life is always coming in to knock on the door and go, "Hey, you got to do this first." So yeah, par for the course. Par for the course. At any rate, we do have that new Robots of the Company episode coming up soon. It's episode 99. And it's all recorded. I'm mastering the lines, and I will be soon sending them off to Maria to be edited together. And then I'll put the effects and the music on it and release it. So whenever that gets done, sometime in the next few weeks, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, yeah, we will get that out to you. And then the next one after that is the big 100th episode, and I'm not sure when that one will be finished and out. I haven't even finished the script. I just haven't had time to really get into it and finish it like I would like to. But it's going to be a big episode. It's going to be a celebratory episode. And yeah, it's part of this 20th anniversary celebratory deal. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. One way or another, it's going to be huge. I'm determined. It's going to be huge and hopefully a lot of fun. So a lot of surprises ahead for you guys. We will have more Tales from a Dark Realm as well, more dramatic readings with that stuff. I think that's a fun series, our horror anthology, if you will. It's kind of it's mostly readings. It's all readings so far, dramatic readings of mostly classic stuff. I had one original to start with. The pilot was something I wrote. Everything else has been from public domain literature, but I think it's going well. People seem to enjoy the show. It usually premieres on YouTube first, and then later goes wide. This latest episode, I just released it everywhere, including YouTube. So, yeah, we got that coming. There are more episodes of that coming. At least a few more for this first season. And you'll be hearing more from our good friend Lee James Sands on some of his podcast stuff. So, there's more stuff coming that's in the works that he's got cooking up, so can't wait to hear what he's got planned for us. That's gonna be fun. And we got Spacers Inc., that new sci-fi show that we've been talking about forever now. But yeah, that's on its way. That's on its way, and more Robots of the Company. Hopefully, by the end of the year, more Doctor Who. We will see how it all goes. And of course, at some point before the year is out, hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers, toes, everything crossed, that you'll get to finally hear Book 4, the final chapter of Magic, Monsters, and Mayhem. So I can stop having to apologize for its delay. So again, fingers crossed that all comes together. All right, I have rambled on long enough. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for still being with us if you're still with us. If you're just joining us for the first time ever and just discovered our works, I apologize that things do tend to come slowly, but when they do, hopefully, fingers crossed, they are worth the wait and bring a little joy to your day, to your life. And that's really what we're trying to do, is just spread a little joy, spreading a little creative joy. That's what we're doing. And always positivity. So we love you guys. And we appreciate you. Believe me, we do. And hopefully you appreciate us and what we try to do here. So until next time, guys, you know the drill. Please stay tuned. Okay, a little addendum to this episode. I had some issues with my editing software a few days ago when I finished recording the episode, or what I thought was going to be the completed episode, and so I wasn't able to get back to it straight away like I'd hoped. So some of the information earlier in this episode is now, close to a week old. But an addendum to it all is that we are going to be releasing very soon, probably within the next week, the next episode of Tales from a Dark Realm, which will be another volume of the Edgar Allan Poe readings. We will be presenting The Telltale Heart, read by Stefania Lintenbaum, and that's coming up in the next one, so you have that to look forward to. I just wanted to update you guys on that and let you know that that's what's coming up and what I've been working on this week. So I'm really excited about releasing that episode, and hopefully you guys will be excited to hear it. So that's what I wanted to let you know about, and we will talk to you again real soon, I promise.
This program is copyright 2023, all rights reserved, and is brought to you by Dream Realm Enterprises, always warping to new dimensions.